What's going on, E-World? It's your boy, back with another video. Here's the dealio. Because I've been trying to figure this out. What to do. I'm basically going to be playing musical motors with these bikes. You know the game, musical chairs. We're going to call this musical motors and controllers. And yeah, Frank's family has grown quite a bit when you consider these. What are these bikes called again? I can't never think of the type of bikes these are called when I need to think of it. Scramblers. All of these bikes are scrambler style e-bikes. Fred is a scrambler, Frank was a scrambler, they're the same bike. And even this Juice Hyper Scorpion is a scrambler. Now, I told you guys today I got an incredibly good deal on this Juice Hyper Scorpion. And the throttle was broken on it, so I fixed the throttle. However, it still has another issue, and it's not a big deal. It'd be a big deal if I didn't work on e-bikes, but because I do, it's not a big deal. However, it's caused me to think about what I'm going to do here. Now, because that throttle was broken, needed to be rewired, I assumed that this guy tried to rewire the throttle himself. Not a good idea. Anyway, most likely he knocked out this controller because it's acting very wonky. I checked the hall sensors. The hall sensors are good. The phase wires are good, so there's nothing wrong with the motor. So most likely, yeah, he knocked out this little itty bitty controller. Now, to be honest, looking at this little teeny ass controller, looks like a matchbook. I would probably want to replace that thing anyway. And shame on you juice bikes for calling this thing a hyper scrambler with a controller the size of a matchbook. Those are stock Asiago controllers, are bigger than that. But anyway, just because I had to pull that thing out is reason why I honestly don't mind swapping that little itty bitty thing out anyway. But I told you guys, I twisted out Frank's dropout slots back there. Them little aluminum dropouts, man. I put a hurting on them dropouts. So I was going to retire Frank. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all the little itty bitty components off of the Hyper Scrambler and put them on Frank, because those dropouts will hold a little 1,000 watt or 750 watt motor. They just ain't gonna handle no 5,000 or 8,000 watts worth of motor. So I think I'm gonna take the motor, the controller, everything off of Frank. I'm gonna put it on this Hyper Scrambler, because one thing I do like about this Hyper Scrambler is it does have superior dropouts compared to that Asiago. It also has this really thick steel plate right here with a dropout slot. It's not aluminum, it's steel. And it's made sort of like the Super 73s. The slot is not actually part of the frame. It's a whole separate bracket that's a good thing, because if they ever did get messed up, you can just replace the bracket. Your whole frame isn't ruined like on the Zugo. But anyway, like I said, these steel dropouts are a whole lot stronger. So I'm thinking of, like I said, taking this, I believe that's a 750 watt hub motor or a 1000 watt hub, whatever it is. Taking these rims off, putting it on Frank, along with a little small controller. I got a 1000 watt or 1500 watt controller in there that's better than that. And that's 52 volt. Put that all on Frank, and put Frank's controller on this bike along with that Onyx motor and 72 volts worth of batteries on this Hyper Scrambler, and it's full suspension. So this will be one badass juice bike. And not that I have to do that, because I definitely have the bomber frame on the way, but I'm just saying, to have a sleeper, because this will definitely be a sleeper when I roll up beside somebody and they see a juice Hyper Scrambler. But it should be capable of 50 miles per hour with that big motor and 72 volts. So yeah, what do you guys think? Because I was going to take Frank and put all his stuff on Fred, but I don't know. So take Frank's stuff and put on Fred, or take Frank's stuff and put on a Hyper Scrambler? I need some help on that one, fellas. Because I'm just bored right now, trying to figure out something to do. And what do you guys think, man? Drop your opinion in the comments, man. Help me out with this one. Make Fred a Frank? Or make this Hyper Scrambler Frank-ified? I don't know, man. Anyway, I'll figure it out. But yeah. And guess what, man? Even though this bike had a throttle issue and a controller issue after the fact, man, I still don't give a damn, because I got a pretty good deal on this bike, man. And like I said, man, look at the rest of it, man. This frame is in, man, it's in mint condition. And it has a lightweight motorcycle tire on the front. And that's kind of good, because I have a lightweight motorcycle tire on that motor. That means I have to take this tire and switch it over to one of those rims. But I had a lot of switching around to do. But at the same time, I ain't got nothing else to do until that bomber frame shows up. So, yeah. Quite a dilemma. I'm gonna have to decide, and quick, fast, in a hurry, because sometime tonight I'm gonna be tossing parts everywhere. Deuces. Crooked Finger Production, we out.